call a meeting of the minds, turning topographical maps this way and that, testing the handheld radios to ascertain which ones have run out of juice. Their lips barely move when they talk. Their shoulders collect the rain. We wait for their plan of attack, as if it is an actual attack, a kind of green guerrilla warfare. At the stroke of 7, we climb up into big Ford pickup trucks with mud-chewing tires and long radio antennae. We slide across the bench seats, shoving ourselves in together. 5 diesel engines roar to life. Adam sits at the wheel. He has an angular face, hair and skin turned tawny by the outdoor life, arresting eyes the color of mint mouthwash. He pulls out at the head of our small convoy. His pupils zip back and forth over the road's unpaved surface. He drives like a man on a suicide mission. No one complains. Speed is the jet fuel that runs our business. While he drives, Adam wraps his lips around the unwashed lid of a commuter mug. He slides aluminum clipboards in and out of his bag and calls out our kilometers on the truck-to-truck radio. Logging trucks barrel down these roads, laden with bounty like land-borne supertankers. Adam slides his maps into various forms of plastic weatherproofing. Multitasking is his only speed, as it is for all of us. Too fast, too much, and all at once. We're peace workers, here to make money, a lot of it, in a hurry. Earning our keep can feel like picking quarters off a sidewalk, and it can feel like an emergency. Logging routes are like human arteries, main lines branching out into fine traceries. We pass from civilization to wilderness on a road with muddy ruts. Old snow decomposes along the shoulder. The land around here is jaggedly 3-dimensional, fissured with gullies and brush-choked ravines. Mountains bulge from the seashore. We zoom through stands of tall Douglas firs, conifers bearded with lichen, a green blaze. We're driving so fast, skimming along the surface of our known world. Most of us are veterans. Crusty, we call each other. Like those special ops who crawl from war-ravaged mountains with wild hair, matted beards, and battle-mad glints in their eyes. Sean and Pierre were doing this job, they sometimes remind us, when the rest of us were in diapers. Pierre is 55. He tells us he has a resting pulse rate lower than Lance Armstrong's. He tells us 100 things, every day, in great detail. He shows us the display screen of his digital camera. He shows us photos of ravens and skunk cabbage, snapshots from his civilian life, his faraway kids, his foxy lady friends. Sean is both wiry and muscular. He has a titanium hip. Some of his clothes are as old as his tree planting career, threadbare, unraveling around the edges. He plants trees for half the year and windsurfs the remaining portions. His lips and cheeks are speckled with liver spots from a life in the sun. But like Pierre, he's still going. Jake, at 21, is the youngest. Jake calls Pierre old man. He refers to himself as Elfie in the third person. Elfie's not digging this action, he says. Elfie thinks this is fucked up. Oakley and Jake are best pals. Jake is short and muscular. He talks in rowdy shouts. Oakley is tall and sturdy. We always know where he's working, because his lunchbox is a plastic tub that once contained a bodybuilding supplement. Find the mega milk on the side of the road, and you know Oakley's beavering away behind the rise. Oakley and Jake play hacky sack for hours every evening, and Pierre documents this too with his digicam. We spend a lot of time in trucks, and it's here we get to know one another. The crew cabs are our living rooms. The bench seats are sofas. Nick is redheaded. He reminds us of Richie Cunningham. He doesn't drink. He says he used to. Some call him risky, like the business.